Okay. This is your private instructor evaluation form. So as you know, Grace offers up the instructor evaluation for your courses that you can do online. That doesn't exist for your private lesson instructor for Performance Lab. So this is for you to fill out for your private lesson instructor. You can bring that to your jury, and you give that to Wally as well. Okay, so it's just super helpful for us.
With the submit with the program, with both my concerts, they didn't have programs.
That's okay. Give anything like a ticket or
Or a ticket and then also a picture.
that's fine. Any questions on that? Good. I believe everyone is signed up for the recital, so we're good there. I'm sorry that I don't have the order finalized yet to tell you what it's going to be. I do think we are going to start with guitar ensemble and end with string ensemble. We're going to capstone it with our ensembles. I changed that from advertising faculty. A couple things about recital. So prep time, like pre-rehearsal time for it, guitar ensemble is meeting at 5 in the space to rehearse and get a sound check. It's not a sound check, but like to be space 5 to 5:30. String ensemble is coming at 6:30 to do a quick run. It won't take very long. So those of you that are wanting to get into this space before the recital, you'll have from like 5:30 to 6:30 there to do whatever you want to do. I have no idea what time Joe is coming to run vocal stuff. I do know she tested positive for COVID, so I know like she's supposedly cleared Friday to be able to come. But I don't know how that affects rehearsal leading into it.
So she was at choir.
She did test positive today. Yeah. So, you're fine. Don't worry about that. You're good.
I was just gonna send her an email because we're gonna meet tomorrow.
Right. You should reach out to her if you're planning to rehearse before or after Lance records rehearsal tomorrow. Reach out to her so you can figure out what you're gonna do. Okay. Pianists, Nick, Caleb, we're having a lesson in this space on Friday. So whatever you need to do to work on beforehand. Okay. Marimba is getting moved. Right? This was probably a 10-minute conversation at faculty meeting today about how hilarious this could be for you guys to move this. Are you planning to literally just pick it up and roll it over?
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. I went all the way down the These are small.
Somebody get a video of this?
I know, that's what Sherry said too. I was like, "You guys video this?"
Stop taking it apart.
You might have to pick it up a couple times. If it gets too bumpy.
Are we gonna take it apart?
Or take it apart, whatever you want to do. I suggested getting piano movers that you could put it onto and just push it on piano movers. Okay? No, but that's so, just be good.
I rolled a lot of things over there.
I know, I really wasn't concerned about it, but then all of them were like, what? Why did you think this was a big deal? Not Scott, it was more Artie and Terry that thought this was a really big deal. Okay,
I didn't figure it out.
recital etiquette. Recital etiquette. Concert black, please be in concert black. And when you are done, when somebody applauds, you what? You bow! Do not forget to do that. So many times people forget. It's really easy. It's just hands at your side. 1, 2, 3, up.
Check your laces, make sure they're tied.
Okay? Don't do that. If you are a vocalist, you need to acknowledge your accompanist. Got that? Are you doing the practice or are you good?
We're just like,
Can you
should
do
we do a
that?
handshake
You
with
should
Joe?
practice.
Should we like dab her up?
Nope. So you will bow to the applause, and then you acknowledge your accompanist. She'll stand up, she'll bow. Got it? Any questions on that? Okay. Juries, DJ, did you get a time signed up?
I do that.
Okay, so I have this for you to do that on. Everyone signed up, you're good with the questions too?
If you play twice and then Bucket goes on, do you just have
And now after each one.
What do you think?
Yes, about.
They're playing 2 pieces in a row, should they bow after both?
It
Mine
depends,
don't know.
it depends, are the pieces related?
No.
Okay,
He's got 2 shorter pieces, so he's playing
how short is it?
pretty quick.
Like a minute?
Probably.
Okay, if they're short, I would think you would have to bow until the end.
Acknowledge, so like, when they, so like, when, them, they applaud, don't just start, like turn.
Yeah, turn and give them a
Yeah,
nod,
that's right,
something like that. Yeah, nod, nod. Yeah.
Caleb?
I-
Yeah, because yours are very separate, I would bow.
You're walking with different.
Any other questions?
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's all. Questions about the interview process? Anybody?
So we're showing up with our little written thing, so like
Yeah.
our words.
Sure, whatever you think says. Is it attached to every, you do need copies of that for all faculty? For all
Is
faculty.
it like format that is like required, or we
Just
just
LA, there's a
Just
whole lot.
John.
And you're
Anthony Roman double space.
You're pretty much gonna talk through it for us in your interview. Okay. Okay,
So it can be a little
So-
shorter than what we tell you.
yeah, but have a copy for yourself too, as well. You need a transcript, and you need growth charts.
One copy of the transcript.
One copy of the transcript is fine.
Transcript.
It's a list of the courses you've taken with your grades you've earned.
Oh, so kind of what we brought.
So that's the thing we brought to you, was ready about one meeting? I mean,
Yeah.
I think
No,
that
it's
was.
hard.
You just find it on the portals. I don't
Literally
know.
just
I
go to
didn't
the
know where to
portal,
find
put transcript in the search bar.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Okay, so-
Repertoire list is all the pieces you studied in your private lesson. Okay? Anything else? Okay, Grady has a couple announcements for you.
Oh yeah, so before you take off for summer, if you have any projects on any of the computers, like any logic projects or anything you don't want to get deleted, save it, get a hard drive, save it to your hard drive, get it off the computer. Because over the summer we'll probably delete everything off the computer that shouldn't be there. So that, and then if you have any instruments here, any gear, make sure you take it home with you. Don't leave anything in the performance space that you wouldn't want to get messed with, because people come in here and do deep cleans over the summer. As well as anything in a locker or anything in a performance or a practice room. All that stuff has to get cleaned out. So if you see anything in a practice room that you're like, that probably, someone should probably get that, just let me or Bethany know and we'll try and figure out who it is.
What does that mean, just by?
Before you leave
Just before you leave.
for summer.
Or Grady will sell it on eBay.
Yeah, I will. I got
Okay.
tuition paid.
Everybody good? Okay, Hudson, I'm gonna apologize to you. Well, we're just gonna move, but I can't put you first. I know your stuff is all set up.
I just put it there.
No, Caleb's going first, because Caleb's going first. But Logan is in here, so we can- Ready?
I think I'm
Go.
Marimba first.
Father, as fast as you can.
DJ, am I playing for you? What are you playing?
No, literally, I will not know.
If you want a copy of it.
It's still
Yeah.
there. It's just part of like the phrase. Like, I don't know, like, yell at it.
Yes, please, thank you.
Yes, I would love a copy.
Oh, it's the same one you went to.
Yes. Like, you want one?
Oh, it's
And then.
Really? I think we can take it Okay. There. We have it like.
Yeah, I went.
My snapshot. Yep. I have 2 copies of my snapshot. Anybody want to know? Will survive. Anybody want a copy?
I can't, not,
Sure.
I'll take one. Oh, never mind.
Oh, these are the same.
Why is this so yellow?
It's an actual.
It's why is
I don't know
this so
why.
yellow?
I just said an action.
I'm so excited. I just needed to ask him.
Okay, are you ready, Caleb? All right. What are you playing? Very nice. Any comments?
Dynamics were wonderful, man, yeah, seriously.
Is it supposed, it's not marked in the score to slow down at that one spot? Is
No.
that like an interpretation?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask.
That part is so different than the rest, that, and he was like, since it's so fast, like, slow it down. Cause I know the part slow, so he's like, slow it down, so it's like a little break.
Oh,
So
it
it's
was
not all-
nice.
So it's not all
It
like.
was a nice reprieve, yeah. Alright, cool.
Yeah, that was the only thing I was gonna mention, was the slowdown, and if that was intentional.
Alright, what are you playing at?
2040s, sorry. Carter played that.
Nicely done. Any comments?
The difference between the 30-second notes and the triplet 30-second notes, make sure those are a little bit different, like that.
Yeah.
That was very, very good, man, seriously. I did see a couple parts that were, needed to be worked on, but, yeah, you got it. There you go. There's a little bit, like, on 26 through 28, those little short, like, really quick
Yeah.
rocks. Make sure those are coming out, too. Yeah, man. Oh, flames. Make sure they're clear. Make sure you look at that flat top. Yeah, man. Good job on this.
Which one was harder?
Yeah, Larry.
This one, because I learned that one my freshman year of high school, so I already did that.
Just make sure your face doesn't show when you make a mistake. On both
That's why I
instruments.
did it, yeah, yeah.
You gotta fix it, you know.
Any other comments?
No, we're good, it sounds great.
Great job. I know, right, yeah, like that. Any volunteers to go next?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you find a stapler so these notebooks are? Loose.
Go see me go.
I'm gonna make sure you have 4
How do I
pages.
smile?
4 pages.
Like they're
Or 3, sorry, 3 pages. There's a page number 4. So.
Got
that.
You look at.
Yes. Wait, what's this?
So your pleasure over there.
Okay, this is a piece of Lex by Dennis Alexander. I played it before, last time I played it, I played the first 25 minutes. So it's the whole thing.
awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. Come on.
You all probably.
The only comment I have is just make sure when the melody moves down into that left hand, that the right hand isn't too heavy-handed, just nice and light and crisp. That's the only thing I have to say. Nice work.
Only I'd say is there's a little dynamic variation in the beginning. I didn't hear too much dynamic variation. That's going from mezzo piano to mezzo forte to forte. But other than that, it's very nice to play.
That's what I was gonna say. Were you nervous?
A little bit.
Yeah, that's a little faster than you usually take it. Did it feel faster?
A little bit.
Yeah, just a little faster, so I feel like you didn't have quite as much control over some of those spots we had really worked out from last week. So just before you start, take a breath, hum it in your head a little bit to get that tempo locked in so you don't go too fast. Because I felt like, oh man, we did some beautiful dynamics there. You usually do some beautiful dynamics that aren't really written in that we've added. And they weren't really there, but I think it's just a little quick. Nicely done. No one would know that. So-
I can play it again.
That's good job.
Play it faster.
To add grade.
No, I was thinking items.
Oh, you could have
But dude, now you know you can shred.
done it.
That's
Good job. Very good. That's it. Would you like to go next? Wait, do you want these back? So you don't have to make copies again.
I could listen to this. Oh, gosh, man.
Now can you put that on the guitar?
It's too short.
Listen if you do.
Yeah, no worries.
There you are. I'll take one.
I'm trying to show
Stagnoletta and Ruggiero. They're both by Gaspar Sands. They're Baroque era pieces. As
Spanioletta is kind of like the more slow, yeah, slower. You feel it more, and then Ruggiero is kind of like it's supposed to go after, and it's kind of like a more dance. It's supposed to be. So. Yeah, thanks.
Great, it's up until a little song at the end, you played it really confident. Yeah, it sounded really good. The one thing I'd say in the first piece, and Spinaletta, when you get to the end of that first repetition, you have to put a little bit of guitar in there. Don't do that the first time. Because that implies to your listener that you're ending, you know, and you don't want to feel like the end until you get to that second time through. Also, you had a good tone color change there. We worked on changing the tone color a little bit louder, a little bit more Monticello. We did that nicely with that one. With the Ruggiero, yeah, it's great keeping it that tempo, man. That's great. That's you get that dance feel. You know, but we could work a little bit more on the tone color change that we wrote in there. You know, with just making sure that you have that each time. I mean, you did try to put it in the second time. I think that might be one of the reasons why you.
That's why.
Right, yeah. But other than that, yeah, that was very confident play. So I think you're more than ready for that.
Go ahead.
It was lovely to hear you play that. I love watching.
And wait till you stumble, but you kept going.
Yes.
That's what you have to
Finish strong, finish strong.
Yes. All right, who wants to go next? We got three vocalists and Nick. Nick wants to go next? All right, vocalist.
And I'll take a performance. What? I'd like to go before you. I don't want you to. No.
I was trying to find it.
I didn't have a chance to print out music, but it shouldn't be too much of a problem because I'm playing the Sonata Opus 702, the big Beethoven, so most people are familiar with that. Classical era.
Hey,
Yes.
raised stick, I forgot to tell Caleb to do that. you're not happy with that, are you? I know you're not, I know you played that better. But this is probably a good testament to, have you played it in front of a lot of people yet? So there you go, that's okay, just keep doing that. But I really think you have some just gorgeous moments in there. They're just beautiful. We have to get through the whole piece like that now. Because what's hard about playing pieces like this is everybody knows it, right? So we know when you make a mistake, and that's a little nerve-wracking when we're performing in front of others. So, but be proud of yourself because you are doing such beautiful musical things. It's just those parts where you just don't know it quite as well as you know those other spots. They fell apart for you today. That's okay. So you're gonna keep working on it. Just call people in to hear you when you're playing, and those will get flushed out. They will, and then it'll feel like a whole new dance for you. You should be proud for one semester of piano here at Grace that you put this piece together in that amount of time. Yeah. And you used the soft pedal for the first time ever, and you used it well. So good job.
Awesome.
Great.
I don't know if this is correct, but I feel like when I've heard other people play it, it's a little slower.
So it is in cut time.
There's
You
a
know
lot of
that?
different
No.
interpretations.
So it is in cut time, so there is a lot of thoughts regarding the interpretation of this piece. My master's degree professor plays it even quicker than this. Because it's in cut time.
Well, and it's based over, so you can do a lot of rubato, you can do a lot of back and forth with tempo and like things.
Yeah.
But I just was wondering, because I feel like some of those transitional spots, if you had a little bit more time or just played it off, like you meant to do it on purpose, like you can give yourself more time to, transition. I don't know if that makes sense.
No, it does.
Okay.
It makes sense.
Okay.
The flourished by pencil that goes with this big squiggly line.
Yeah.
Hey, we're gonna take some time
But
there.
Beethoven's a beast.
So, good for you. Because it's not easy. It's not.
You can quote her on that. She's absolutely right, he's a beast. The thing that I would just suggest is work on consistency. First of all, the melody, making sure it is ringing out. I mean, not obnoxiously, but make sure it is clear the whole way. And then those 3-note repetition things, make sure it's even from a tempo standpoint, and also every note is consistent from a dynamic standpoint. It's easier when you're doing this for that, since the middle finger is stronger, to play it a little bit louder than maybe the pinky. But try and just keep that a consistent accompaniment as the to just kind of carry the melody along. But yeah, nicely done. That's a hard, she's right, because it is so well known, that makes it, in a way, a little bit harder to play, as opposed to something nobody knows.
You just gotta own it.
But it's a great
Take
piece.
us on that journey with you.
It's a great piece.
Also, you did a really good job at hiding your mistakes, because as someone who's not as familiar with the piece, I honestly didn't even pick up on really almost anything, so you pulled them off very well.
Yeah, that's my best job, that's for sure.
Yeah.
That's what this is for.
You're only your best,
Yeah.
that was pretty good.
Yeah.
Exactly. Be proud of
That's the
yourself.
old thing too.
Just Alan?
Oh,
Maybe you could do it twice.
You're gonna go sit on
Take
Oh,
over
no,
more,
no,
you
no,
guys.
no.
DJ Lily and Macy.
I can go. Are you still good to accompany me?
I don't know the definition of good to that. I don't know this piece. Wait, what piece?
Seashell?
Oh, you're gonna be great. You don't need to do
She's
the
just gonna
crossover.
nail it.
You just arpeggiate. I have played it once.
That's okay.
She said, make sure you get it to me in advance.
Oh,
Yeah, no, I'm on my deck.
I want them back though, because I'm gonna use them for my jury.
What do you think?
I don't know.
Are you selling seashells?
How about seashore?
Oh, really?
I will say
It's
though,
so cute.
I have, this looks so cute.
So what's the
Cassandra.
The first 3 measures are kind of freeform. By the time you get to 4, it's da 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 da. It's beautiful. Yes. Yes. Wow. Okay, so I got 2, 3, 4.
Played it.
Yeah.
I think I'm ready.
we go.
Sing me a song of praise, a song of shame and celebrate with parents and tropical trees. A violent horse in the Spanish Main, which no man ever may find again. A fishes and corals on to the waves, it's yours to say, please replace our station. Sing of the things you know. So
That is a wonderful point.
good job. So, okay, is your voice a little better than last week?
Not much, but it is.
Okay,
I think I'm just really uncomfortable.
okay.
I'm sure I helped with that.
No, that's okay, that's okay. Yeah, do you have to do like any singing next week, like in choir? Or like, yes, choir, but like, or like chapel?
This Friday, I'm done. Like, once this Friday ends.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, okay. Cause I just sense that you're struggling with some of these pitches, and I just think it's just your voice is tired. I just think your
And I
voice is
didn't breathe
really
correctly
tired.
the entire time.
Yeah, you're a little
I very much
nervous,
noticed that.
but regardless, it does just kind of suck when you're trying to like control it and make it consistent when you know it just doesn't feel okay, and trying to get it out and stuff. So, yeah, we'll talk about that in your lesson. But I thought it was lovely on the whole. You only get 2 measures of and C shell, so just be prepared for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just panicked.
I think I waited for it, yeah.
You're holding out the was good enough for loud.
You're not gonna sense like the actual 4th measure unless you just hear
Yeah.
So, cause it's so freeform before then. But it was lovely. Can we just start it one more time?
Is this your recital?
No.
Okay, ready?
Here we go, Lily.
Do we actually sing?
That's why we're doing this.
I'm so sorry.
That was my answer.
That was our spot.
Okay, let's try it one more time. You're gonna sing. Beautiful. Okay, good. We can stop. Thank you. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Makes
makes
a lot more sense.
Yeah.
I think I was waiting for, which I think
Yeah.
we did on accident in the one I recorded from practice. So
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, but good. I think though, like, you know the song. You don't need to use your music anymore.
No, I haven't been using it all week. I just brought it up because I was like, I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's okay. But yeah, I think it sounded good.
Okay, I would just say like, when you get up there, and half the battle is just,
Sorry.
like, just become one with your skin. And just stand there and give it to us, like, just give it to me. Like, we're here, you can't change that, we're here. So like, and I'm really bad at this, but like when you get up on stage, or whatever that is, like, look at everyone in the audience, and then be like, okay, they're there, and then take a deep breath, and then just send it, like. I wouldn't, like, even with your body, don't attack the notes like this. It's she, like, give it to us. Don't give it to like whoever's over there. And I'm really bad at that. But just like,
I feel like maybe it's definitely because you're nervous, but feel a little.
Oh, I'm so tense.
Yep. Don't worry. I know it's like.
I was doing it in the breakfast room too, I was like, I'm gonna fix that for you.
Yep. Just drop, shoulders, jaw, you know, just
All the things.
Also, you could just hear your voice quick.
Yeah, that would help.
It's been like 2 weeks to do.
Fix yourself, Molly.
That's
all. Every
That's like half milking.
What?
Went to 2 concerts in 24 hours.
That's not what happened.
Okay, Maisie or DJ?
I'll go.
Just milking.
Yay!
I don't.
good job.
I don't.
Okay, so this is Maisie's makeup, because she cannot be at the recital on Saturday, so she's doing some memorize.
I'm just not just kind of explaining.
Love it. So we're gonna treat this like a recital.
Cool. No, I wouldn't be coming.
It's really like that for me,
So,
on second page.
I worked on
Thursday
Thursday.
on Black.
You did a few like.
So this piece is called Stay Tuned Monkey, and it is by Alessandro Barzotti. And it's originally written after a poem, and it's a little interesting poem if you look at the English translation. But the poetic idea is, yes, I love you, but I love other men too. Little scandal. And it's a romantic style piece. And the translation is, if you love me, if you sigh, only for me, kind shepherd. I have sorrow for your sufferings, I have pleasure in your love. But if you think that alone, you must love in return. Little shepherd, you are subject, easily to yourself deceive. Beautiful rose, beautiful red rose, today Sylvia will choose, with the excuse of a thorn. Tomorrow, then, he will despise, but of the men he invites, I for myself will not follow. Not because to me pleases the lily, the other flowers will I despise. So basically, what the text is saying is that typical men would reject a former lover in favor of a new one. But the singer says that she would not follow this example because she's able to love more than one man at a time. Little, but it's Italian, so.
All you call.
So, yeah, so.
We talked about this.
Shoot.
Oh.
Yeah, no, that's good, so.
Comments?
That was awesome.
Yes, very
Well, you-
strong.
you're so-
Very strong. So,
Your pronunciation was awesome. That was so good. I can tell you clearly like worked on, because some of like. Yeah. You're like, we're gonna give you one taking note for like 6
For, like,
syllables. Yeah, no, that was awesome. Like,
Really good.
Steve,
The roles.
It was very, very nice. I mean, well communicated. A lot of times when people are singing a foreign language they don't know, it, just kind of, they're saying syllables from memory, and I didn't feel that at all. I felt like you were actually telling a story. So very nicely done.
Awesome, thank you. Good job, Ocean.
Are you able to stay for, to like?
I can't, yeah, once we go right.
Okay, TJ, do you mind going now?
This is the last time I came out.
Oh, you are?
I have to go right now.
Okay, you have to. That's gonna be bad, the rest of the day now.
I know, I forgot to say that, like, you'll have it stuck in your head though. Yep.
I'm singing The Vagabond again by Rob Von Blue. I think the first one.
Cool.
Okay, so I'm not the tempo you want, just.
Sandra do tempo wise.
No, you do your thing, just stay on this. Can you sing part of her?
If you be the life I love.
No, she's getting your tempo. Bum, 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 bum.
Oh, that's my part. I know my part as well.
Alright, ready?
Yeah. Get to be the life I love, let the thing go by me. Get the giant heaven above, and the fire behind me. Bed in the bush with stars to see, red dip in the river. There's the life in life. There's the life forever. Let the blow fall soon or late, let the glory o'er me. Give the face of earth around, and the woman from me. While they seek not hope nor love, nor a friend to know me. For I sing to them no more, and the road will me. For the autumn fall on me, where could I linger? Silencing the bird of truth, biting the blue finger, white as milk of frosty field, born of pleasant living. Not to autumn will I yield, not to winter either. Let the blow fall soon or late, let the glory o'er me. Give the face of earth around, and the glory from me. Well, forsake not hope or love, nor a friend to know me. For I ask and have not
key change, we
Yeah.
worked on. But then there was that one spot that kids were cheating, that you got perfectly in our lesson. And it didn't, the part, like, at the very end, da, 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 and the
Oh, the 3
road,
second.
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
That's my kryptonite.
yeah, but you got the part that we worked on. So that was good, and you sang it all without her playing your melody or anything. I think it could be a little slower. So that's where, when you meet with your accompanist, you have to be very clear with exactly what you need, because we can't do what we do without them.
Okay.
Yeah? So, because I know everybody's gonna meet with Joe at some point here in the next couple of days. And so she will also need that. But yeah, so much better. The only thing is, I didn't notice this in our lesson, so maybe it was just, it's a day thing, because we're doing it in front of people. But I think you could connect these a little bit more on your high notes. I know those are scary, but you're getting them, and so now you just connect them and they'll flow better.
Got it.
Other comments?
The way you performed it was really nice. I mean, your expression, there were times when it was serious and you looked serious, and there were times where it was kind of lighthearted and all of a sudden you're smiling, which so many vocalists don't do, especially in a recital. So nice job on that. That's, yeah, very nicely done.
And you looked up.
Uh-huh.
It was way better than last time.
Lisa, just trust yourself, man. You're a nice job. See that? We want to hear it. We want to hear you.
Dictation was better though?
Yes, diction was better. Could still use more, always.
And my mouth was open.
Yes, your mouth was more open.
I would.
Thanks for being wonderful this semester.
Oh,
Excellent.
To be continued.
What was my last laugh? What a great.
Stop.